Coin Hunter back in action. Bear with me, guys. I didn't even know what time it was. I just looked up and saw I'm like 9 minutes late. So hang on, because I'm looking a couple things up real quick. And I see we got like 4 people in here. So didn't want to keep you guys waiting. So I jumped in here real quick. Hang on a second. Let me finish looking this up. Gonna do a little something different today. And a little something the same. So gonna put some things up for sale that I usually don't put up for sale. So hey Lance, good to see you. Hey Daddy Pa. All right. Oh dear. Looking up one of my old bills here that I'm thinking about selling. I didn't know this one was worth so much. Hang on. Yeah, it's definitely that one. All right. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. David Doubloons, what's going on? I haven't seen you in here in a while. All right, so I'm going through some banknotes. I'm going to be doing some foreign banknotes along with some other stuff too. So just going through some of them to see what the prices are on them, and I just completely surprised myself. So, and it's with this note. I'll show you guys. This is 1938 to 52, 1 pound with King George on it. So I'll show you guys what I look at, because I have a website that you can go to look up all bills. Hang on. All right, so you guys should be able to see the screen now. But the bill that I have is item number 26, where it says 1 pound. It's 1 pound, so it's item 26. It's the very first one there, A. It's green signature with H.J. Sheehan and S.G. McFarlane, which I can show you guys those in a minute. But it is 1938, just like the one that I have. Can I make that any bigger? Hang on. Let's see if that'll get bigger for you guys. So it's the green signature, H.J. Sheehan and S.G. McFarlane. And, oh, There we go. So even in very good, that's worth $50. All right, so let me stop sharing and I'll show you guys the bill. So yeah, this one surprised me. I wasn't expecting this. So there's H.J. Sheehan and S.G. McFarlane. £1. So this one is definitely used. It's not worth $50 with the folds and everything because it's not very good. In my opinion, this would be maybe a good, but you're still looking at like a $20 banknote here. So that's pretty cool. $20 banknote. I don't recall what I bought it for. I'd have to look through my records, but that's definitely cool. Look at that. It's not in bad shape. They are with the sheep, just as it describes. So I think I'll put that one up. Definitely not going to do it for even $20 if somebody wants it. So I like to give deals if I can. But how's everybody doing out there? Again, sorry about that, as I was looking stuff up and didn't realize what time it was. Everybody doing okay? Hope your 4th was good. Hope nobody blew any extremities off. I guess let's start with a couple items that I've had up here in the past that haven't sold. We'll start off with all these proof quarters. I believe, if I'm right, you get 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have 16 proof quarters. You get the 2009, almost the whole set. It's missing one. I'm not sure which one. But these are all really good proofs. They haven't been circulated. I must have needed one for a book or something, and then I put the rest in flips. So you get all the 2009s minus one. You get all 2006s. North Dakota, Nevada, Colorado, Nebraska, and South Dakota. Show you guys the back of them. Again, these are all uncirculated. These are not silver. They are clad. But if anybody's doing a book and you need clad proofs for your book, here you go. And then you get all of the 2005 S's. So you get West Virginia, Oregon, Minnesota, California, and Kansas. Again, no marks on any of the fields. These are all pristine. And then you get a bonus one in here. That is one of my favorites, the 1985 S. And this one is basically white on black. I mean, it is cameoed. And nothing in the fields here. This coin alone is worth about $20 in the shape that it's in. So they're all clad. So I'm doing those 16 coins, and then I'm throwing in this one, which is a New York, and it is a silver proof. Hang on. So This one is silver. So if anybody wants those 17 coins, including the silver, and the silver itself is worth some money, but I'm starting at 40 for all of them. If anybody wants all of those proofs, including the silver, I'll start it at 40. If anybody is interested. Down to 5 people in here now. So I'm going to go over some of the things that I've had up here before that haven't sold, and then we can go from there. Anybody interested in this 440? Ford is a good deal, especially with this one. I mean, you're getting 16 proofs, including that 1980s proof, and then you get a silver in here. No interest? I'm going to go ahead and move on. Anybody who comes in late and watches this, if you see something you like, shoot me an email. All right. The next item that I'm going to do, which I've had up here before also, is going to be these 3 rolls. They are all different American women quarters. And 2 of them are Philadelphia, 1 is Denver. But they're all original bank wrapped American women quarters, which, believe it or not, are gonna start going up in value as soon as that program is over. So I'm gonna, again, this is $30 space. I'm gonna start this at 40 also. Don't forget there is shipping on top of everything. So basically started it at 40 because of the fees. Plus it's probably gonna go over what I usually charge for shipping. So $40 start if anybody wants these 3 rolls. Again, 2 Philly, 1 Denver. And you have a good chance of finding some of the die problems that are on the Edith Kanakaole quarter, being that these haven't been searched through. And of course, the Maya Angelou is the Denver, so you're not going to find the nesting bird because it's Denver, and that's found in the Philly rolls or coins. So anybody at 40 on these? No, I will go ahead and move on. So let me move these out of here. I don't even know what these are, to be honest with you. I'll have to look at them later. But as I have in the past, I'm going to do the Liberty Britannias from 2024. This is the American and the Great British. These things sell for about $200 a piece. I'm doing both of them at $300 start. And the British one is actually a low number. It's like number 56. So on the COA, it's got a number on them. So I'm doing both of those at $300. Again, they sell for about $200 a piece. So you're getting a little bit of a break on them if you get them together here. I believe that the British one is number 56. Let me look. Yep. So on the COA, it is number 56. low number. And there's a coin. So $300 start on that if anybody's interested. It's on both of them, the American and the Royal Mint. Also doing the flowing hair metal. If anybody wants this bad boy. I actually don't know what they're selling for recently. So let me look real quick. It'll take me a quick second. Wow, just the box itself is selling for good money too. So between $225 and $250 it looks like, with the OGP and the COA and everything. Not graded. Oh, there's one that went for $280. And that was recent. That's July 3rd. The other one was July 4th. So these have sold in the last couple of days for between $240 and $270 or $280. So I'll start it at $225 if anybody wants it. The flowing hair metal with the original government packaging. Started at $2 1/4. Of course, it's not the one with the signature in the privy. $2 1/4 if anybody's interested. Of course, she's never been out of her airtight. And I'm just going to throw it around. There's the back of it. Any interest, $2 1/4 for that. If not, I don't mind holding on to it. So glad to see a lot of the regular people in here that I normally see. Oh. Anybody interested? $225. All right. Well, I'm going to move on to some foreign notes. I got some cool ones in here. This one I'm kind of not wanting to get rid of, but I'm going to put it up anyway. So this one is in Iceland, 1961, 100 kroner. It's an AU condition. I'm going to start it at $10 if anybody is interested in that. These things normally sell for about 13 to 15 bucks. So 100 kroner, 1961 Iceland. Nobody wants it. I am okay with that because that one I think I need for my book anyway. but it's just laying on my desk, so figured I would throw it up here. $10 start if anybody wants that. Nobody. All right. Next up, and I had the date wrong on here as I was researching. It's not a 1943. If it was a 1943, it would be worth about $50 in the condition that it's in. But it's not. It's a 1937. And the signature on the left is Taylor. 1943 has a different signature, which is more valuable. So I'm going to start that one at $6 if anybody wants that one. 1937 India note, starting at $6. Anybody interested? All right. Next up, I have a few of these in different years. This is a 1961 Series 591 50-cent U.S. military payment certificate. These actually sell for a bunch of money, you guys. So this year in series is a $15 bin if anybody wants it. And that is in the condition that it's in, that these sell for a little bit more than that. So if anybody wants that, that's $15. Again, there's a lot of collectors out there that collect the military payment certificates. So 50 cents. $15 bin on that one, if anybody wants it. All right, up next is a 1951 Bulgaria. This is a 5 lira, liba, I don't even know how they say it. But this one is in excellent condition. No folds, no tears. So doing that one for $3 start if anybody's interested. $3 start. Anybody for 3? All right. The next one's another Bulgaria. This one is a 500. And this is 1992. So I'm actually going to start that one at $3 also if anybody wants that one. If you want both of them, I'll do both of them for $5. $5 for both Bulgarias if anybody wants them. All right. Next up is a 1977 100 lyre. This is Italy. This one I can't find much on. I found other ones close to it, but this exact bill I haven't found. So it is in circulated condition. So I'll start that one at $3 also. All right. Next up is a 1943 1 rupee. I'm going to start this one at $4. These sell for about 12. So start that one at $4 if anyone's interested. Now I have some Nigerian notes. I have 2 of these available, and they're going to be a $3 bin. They are Nigerian, 1 pound, 1968-69. So it's actually from Biafra, and these are uncirculated notes. So I'll do these for $3 bin, or if anybody wants both of them, I'll do both of them for $5. Then the next one that I'm going to do is from Greece. It's 1978, 50 drachma. I'm going to start that one at $2. It's got a cool ship on it. And that's 50 drachma from Greece. Then I will put this one up if anybody is interested in it. The 1938 to 1952. It's actually 1938 is the year of it. It's just these went from 38 to 52. But this one with the signatures and everything is a 38. King George VI, pictured on the right there, and then it's got the sheep on the back. This is 1 pound. You guys saw what this one goes for. I'll start it at 15 if anybody's interested. No interest. All right. I have a complete set. Well, not complete set, but I have a bunch of Georgia notes. Not the state of Georgia, but the country. I have a 2,000, 3,000. I went out of whack there. That one goes more towards the back, so hold on. 2,000, 3,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, and then 250,000. It's just a complete set. They are all uncirculated. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes. 7 notes here. I'll do them for $3 a piece if anybody's interested in them. So 21 for the 7 of them. $21 for the 7 of them. They're worth a little bit more than that, so kind of giving you a deal with the $3 a piece on them. Giving you about $7 off of what they normally go for, $8 off. So, anybody interested? Couple more military payment certificates. 1954 Series 981. This is a 5-cent military payment certificate. Again, these go for good money. This one is a bin of 15. And I have a military payment certificate, 1947. This one's also 5 cents. That one, I would start at 10. If anybody wants both of them together, I'll do them for $20. I'll take $5 off of both of them. If anybody wants both of those together. Again, I'm going to go through these fast, so if anybody comes in or watches this later and is interested in any of these, shoot me an email. I have some other ones in here that I'm not going to put up because I'm just not getting interest in them. I will offer this one up just because it's Canadian. 1973, $1. This will be $4 if anybody wants it. Of course, everyone knows they don't make these anymore. They only use the coins now, the loonies. So $4 if anybody's interested in that. And I think that's all I'm going to do for right now as far as those go. I have this one I'm hesitant to put up because this is worth a lot of money. $20 on the paramilitary certificates for Lance. All right. Lance, I have the other one too, if you're interested in that one. Hang on, let me find it. So this is the other one that you didn't, I don't know if you were in here and you missed it or what, but if you want to add that one in, that one's a 50-cent one. So these are the two that you're bidding for 20. This one I was asking 15 on. I'll do it for 10 if you want that one too. So I'll do 30 for the three of them. Just say yay or nay. All right. So he's going to bin those three for 30. That's actually a good deal. Those go for good money. So let me add you to the spreadsheet here. All right. All right, good stuff. So this one, again, this one goes for good money. This is 2 pesos. This is Commonwealth of the Philippines. Poor miserable sinner. If you want to bid, you'd have to send an email to the email going across the bottom of the screen to register. You don't have to pay anything up front, but that just, you have to give me all of your information, including what email address you use for PayPal so that I can invoice you. And right now I'm doing banknotes, foreign banknotes. But before this, I had a bunch of other coins and stuff, which you can see in the background here, that I put up. I can go back over those in a minute. If you want to register, just let me know. But so this banknote goes for about $50. If anybody is interested in this, I will start it at 25. I'll go half off on it if anybody's interested in it. So I've seen these things sell for as much as 100 to 150 bucks in good shape, and this one is actually in good shape for the age of it. A lot of them are very deteriorated and ripped. This one has really good ink. So that's 2 pesos. If anybody, very, very hesitant on selling that. I was thinking about getting it graded, but I'll do it for a $25 start if anybody wants it. And the last banknotes that I'm going to do are going to be from Egypt. And I haven't had a chance to look these up yet. So this one's 1985 to 1994. 50 piastres, as they call it. I love the writing on them. So we have that one, a 43 to 45, 5 piastres. And these are all in circulated condition. And then a 45 to 52, 5 piastres. Let me see what I want to start those at here. Hang on. Um, hang on, I'm going through my invoice to see what I paid for them. Trying to go through my invoices. Mm-hmm. Boy, I thought I had everything in better order. Oh, good Lord. Well, I'll do the 3 of those for $10 if anybody wants them. $10 start on those if anybody is interested. Nobody, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. All right, up next, let's get back into some coins. I like to do lots like this, so I'm going to throw a bunch of proof coins up here. All right, so I have a 1957 proof nickel. These are all from copper coins. So we're going to do that one. I have 2018 S proof. $19.90 proof. 1976 S proof. $1976 S proof dime. $2007 S proof. $1954 S Wheatie. $2006 S. $1954 S Wheat. $2011 S dime. $2002 nickel. $92 S penny. $98 S penny. This is all going to be one lot, you guys. 1970 S quarter. 2000 nickel. So these are all proof coins. 1963. $1971 S. Don't pay attention to the stickers on them. 1986 S. 69 S. 77 S proof. 2002 S proof. 54. And last but not least, a beautiful 19. Hey, Frostbite, good to see you. 1950D. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 17 pennies, 1 quarter, 1 proof quarter, 3 proof nickels, and 2 proof dimes. So 23 coins. I'll do $45 for as a start if anybody's interested in all of those coins. $45 start. Good to see you, Frostbite. Daddy Paw came in first at 45. MS was right behind him. I'm doing well. Very busy. Being a bus driver is way busier than I thought. MS is at 50. Daddy Paw's at 51. Wanted to keep all the pennies together. MS is out. All right. MS, have you been here for a while, or are you just getting here? Got a bunch of stuff that I went over earlier that had no interest. All right, so Daddy Paw's at 51. If MS is out, he's the only other person that was interested in that, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it. All right, sold to MS for 51. Or, sorry, sold to Daddy Paw for 51. All right, let me write that in the spreadsheet. All right, if anybody's interested, I do have copper pennies still. So I'm doing the same deal that I always do on copper pennies. Where if you want them, I will do them for $3 per roll. Actually, let's drop it down to $2.50 a roll. So if anybody wants any copper pennies, I'll do them for $2.50 a roll. Melt on copper right now is right around $2. But again, these are not searched, so they're just copper. Everybody likes to hold on to them. So I'll do them for $2.50 a roll. If anybody does 5 or more rolls, I will do them for $2 per roll. And if anybody wants a box of them, I will do them for $1.50 a roll. A box is a box of 50 rolls. So, hey, Daviolo. Daviolio, good to see you. Why are you not blue? I know that you are registered. Oh, MS is doing one box. All right, copper cents. MS will be the same that I always do for you. So when I invoice you, it'll be the same. MS one box. Hang on, I'm going to turn you blue, Davey Olio. Again, I don't know. I know who you are. I've seen you just about everywhere. So I want to make sure that you can bid if you would like to. All right, you should be good to go now. All right, so we got MS for the copper cents. And again, anybody new just coming in, I had a bunch of stuff earlier that did not sell. Some of the stuff you can see in the background, I'm doing the flowing hair metal, if anybody wants that. So if anybody wants that, I'm starting that one at 2 1/4. These things are selling just in the last day for between 240 and 280 raw in OGP. This is 250 bent, or yeah, 225. I'm sorry, 225. Again, they're selling for between 250 and 280 on eBay. So drop it down to 225 if anybody's interested in it, because I won't have the same fees that eBay has, of course. So I'm also offering up these two, which are the Liberty Britannia. I have one from the U.S. Mint and one from the Royal Mint. The one from the Royal Mint is low serial number. It's number 56. Those things sell for about $200 a piece. So I will do those for $150 a piece, or if you do both of them, I'll do them for $300. If you want individual, I have to break that up and charge you more. But if you want both of the Liberty Britannias, I'll do both of them for $300, which helps you out on that. These are sold, so let me move those out of the way. Those went to Daddy Pa. Yeah, so 225 on the flowing hair. I have the other proof quarters over here, which I was starting at 40 bucks. If anybody's interested in those, which includes one silver proof from New York. So altogether you get 16. The most valuable one is the 1985 Cameo. This one alone, if you were to get it graded, it's not really worth getting it graded, but in the condition it's in, which is probably about a 64 or a 65, maybe even higher, is between 20 and 25 bucks. So I'm doing all of these with the silver proof for $40 start if anybody's interested in those. I still have the 3 original bank wrapped women quarter rolls, starting those at 40 also, just to cover my fees, $30 face. There is shipping on top of everything. Make sure you read the description. This one I haven't decided yet if I want to sell it. But this is a whole roll of 78Ds, which are red uncirculated. Yeah, frostbite, it's fine, whatever. For you, I'd probably even drop a little bit more off of it. So let me know what you're thinking when when you get up to it if you need it. So yeah, I'm thinking about selling this and possibly this. So these are 2 rows of uncirculated cents, copper cents that are red. So for these, I paid up on these. So if I was to sell these 2 rolls, I would probably start both of them at 20. So not 20 apiece, just 20 for both of them as a starting bid. So if anybody's interested in those, $20 start, 68D and 78D. Frostbite Coins is in at 20. The coins are immaculate. I don't have my gloves on, or I would pull them out. You know what? Let me throw a glove on. I don't handle anything like that without gloves on, so. So they are just like that. Not a lot on them. Of course, the top one is probably, this is the top one, so it might have a little bit on it, but overall, the coins are amazing. So anybody else got a $20 from Frostbite on this? $20 is a good deal on those. If I have no other interest here in about 30 seconds, I'm not even going to count it down. I'm just going to sell it. The Frostbite. So yeah, I got to start my summer school runs on Monday. So I got to start taking all the students to summer school come Monday. 6 a.m. I have to report. All right. I'm going to put sold in here. If somebody comes in before I sold, then so be it. But if not, boom, sold the Frostbite. Let me add you to the spreadsheet here. Will do. I think I might have Eric's email also, or his address. I might not, so shoot me an email anyway. You can either do it to the email scrolling across the bottom of the screen or to my personal one, which is BeauPalmerCH@yahoo.com. Either one. I check both of them. So And you do know that there's shipping on top of that, right? I just want to make sure. All right, so I added you to the spreadsheet for those. I know what Eric does, and I have crap loads of pennies, just like they do. So, all right, this is going to be next. Hang on. So, these are the Wizard of Oz. These are all Ike dollars. They are gold-plated clad. So don't get your hopes up because they're not silver. I'm not going to take them out of here. But they are all Ikes. If you look real close in the background, you can see his head. This is a certificate of authenticity, which describes that they are plated, gold-plated clad. Then it explains how they came up. So for this whole set, I would have to start it at 80 if anybody's interested in that. So that would be an $80 start on this set, which includes the COA. And they are all on the bicentennial Ikes too, just so you know. I haven't looked at the back to see what type they are, type 1 or type 2. So, any interest in that? All right. Let's see. I also have these. I've sold a bunch of these previously, but these are uncirculated rolls of wheat. These are 1939. So I have 1939, 54, 54D, 58, and 58D. Show you the other couple of the other ones. Here's the 54s. Again, that's the top one. I don't sell that one, but the ones under that don't have the marks on them. I don't sell the ones with the marks on them. So, but these are all uncirculated wheat cents. If you want a set of them, here's a 58, 58D, and the 54D. These have not been searched through for any errors or any repunchment marks or anything like that. Again, the top coins always look worse than the rest. I'll actually touch the top one. I don't touch the other ones. There we go. Anybody who wants a set of those, I do them for $5 per coin. They will be flipped up and sent out. So for a set of the 5 of those, it would be 25. And it's just a bin. If anybody wants those, it would be bin 25. And then you get one of each of the uncirculated 39, 54, 54D, 58, and 58D. I've sold a few sets of those to people in here previously, so still waiting to go through all of the 2 5-gallon jugs of pennies that I bought. So that will take me a while. Oh, MS is binning one for 25. MS, you bought those for me before, so I'm going to do 20 for you on them. I know that you've previously gotten them, so I'll give you a deal since you've got more than one set. 5 BU wheat cents. All right, $25. And then MS 20. If anybody else wants a set of those, just put bin and I can get those to you. Oh yeah, anytime, MS. You buy from me frequently, so anything I can do to help you out. All right, this is going to be the next item up. Look, it's wrapped up. Are you talking about on? You're talking about on PayPal? I believe it is, but let me just look. I don't know why they gave me that name. It doesn't have to do with anything else that I have, but I'm pretty sure that that's what they gave me. So hang on, let me just look it up. There is shipping on top of it too. So usually I invoice you. If you want to wait for me to invoice you, you can do that. But let me look at my name. It's 6 shipping. Yeah, it's Beau Palmer 44. It is. So you can either send it to me and add 6 onto it for shipping. That's fine. Make sure you do friends and family, or make sure you do goods and services. I don't take chances with PayPal. All right. So back to what I was doing here. This is the next item. This is 19RJ. Yeah, I'll get it to you a few minutes after I'm done with the link or the stream. This is going to be uncirculated coins from 2019. So it's all of the coins from 2019 uncirculated. So you have both sets, the Denver and the Philly. And you do get them in the box. So this is the original box that they came in. I will do that set for 20 if anybody's interested. So 2019, which is a good year because of COVID, uncirculated set. I think originally they sold for like 25 from the mint. Daviolio, I have just about everything Daviolio. I have PayPal, I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. I don't have Apple Pay. So almost everything. So $20 start on this if anybody is interested in it. Again, it is opened. I have not done anything with it. So 2019 uncirculated set. $20 start. Anybody starting at 20. Anybody do trading cards of any kind? If you do, let me know. This is going to be another item that I'm going to put up. This is a Canada $1. So it's in an airtight. All the scratches are on the airtight, not on the coin. What year is that? 77, I believe. Yep. So this is a $77. Let me just look at the composition of it. I don't think that it's a silver. Oh, it is. It's 50% silver. So this is the 25th anniversary of the coronation of Elizabeth II. So 50% silver on this. I'll start it at $10 if anybody's interested. And extremely fine, they go for about 15, AU 16, uncirculated about 20. So we'll start it at 10. Does come with the clamshell. No COA, unfortunately. Daddy Paw's in at 10. And again, I haven't taken it out of the airtight, so all these scratches and everything are going to be on the airtight. More than likely an Unk coin. So worth about 20. Still not worth it to get it graded, really, because you're going to pay more in grading fees than the coin's going to be worth, but definitely a cool option. I love these clamshells that they came out with. All right, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. If I don't have any other interest, I'm just going to sell it. All right. Sold the Daddy Paw for 10. All right. Let's throw that in here. Canada dollar 1977. $10. Daddy Paw. All right. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. All right, now I'm going to have some odds and ends that I'm going to throw up here. Before I do that, let's do this. Show a couple cards. Well, the cards that I was going to do was this. It's actually funny that you asked about holiday because it's a holiday set. It's a holiday mega box, which is this. This one's from 2023. So you get 10 exclusive packs, 10 cards per pack. So you're looking at 100 different cards, one relic, autograph, or autographed relic in every box. And here's some of the examples of what you could get. So it's completely sealed. It's never been opened. Has the plastic on it. I was going to do this for $25 start if anybody's interested. It's about what they sold for in the store when they were selling, right around 25. Daviolio is in at 25. Again, there is $6 shipping on them, on everything. And then I'll show you. I don't know if you do basketball, but I have a whole binder of basketball cards that I'm looking to sell the whole thing. The thing's heavy though. May end up costing more than $6 to ship it. The binder, that is, but it's just random cards. But I'll show you it here in a second. 30 seconds, guys. If nobody comes in with any other offers on this, I'm just going to sell it. Then my son got me into Pokemon cards. Man, what a mess that is. All I can do now. I ask for payment right away, but I can hold items if you want to hold them to optimize on shipping. But I do usually get payment when I sell the items. That way I can at least mark it as sold or paid, I should say. Let me know if that's okay or if you want to retract. It's completely up to you. It's fine with me. But I can hold items if people want to. I do it for Daddy Pa sometimes. He'll hold items until he gets more things. All right. No other interest. Is that okay with you, Daviolio? It's up to you if you want me to hold it and not ship it. All right. I'm going to sell it. That's sold. All right. Next couple items are a couple that I'm not sure. Let me write this in this spreadsheet first so I know. Daviolio, can you shoot me an email to the email scrolling across the bottom of the screen with your information, just in case I don't have it? But I mean, I know who you are, so I can get it in the community if I need to, but it'll be easier if you shoot me an email to that email scrolling. All right. Baseball cards. Holiday. $25. Okay, yeah, you might have. I haven't checked any of my stuff yet, so let me look real quick. Yeah, I got you. I have one from you and one from Frostbite, so perfect. All right. You didn't say anything about the basketball cards, so I'm not even going to break into those. The next thing that I'm going to put up here are some Brazilian coins. These are 2008 25 centavo, and you get 25 of them. These are very fine to extremely fine. If anybody collects foreign coins, I'll show these to you. So you get 25 coins. I'll do that for 20 bucks if anybody's interested. And then I also have 2013. And these ones are extremely fine to BU. And I'll do these for 20 also if anyone's interested. But these ones are just in better condition. Oh, it looks like that one was in a book. Yeah. Water the possibilities. Hilarious. So if anybody wants those, I'll do them for $20, regardless of which one you want. Very fine to extremely fine, or extremely fine to BU. Here, I'm going to put these up because I haven't done these in a while. Some of you might remember this. 1999 to 2008 Philadelphia edition. These are the 50 commemorative state quarters. It's kind of hard to do. Let me move this stuff out of the way. So you get 1999, 2000, 2001. These are all in airtights. 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8 is missing. So 2008, whoever I bought these from didn't complete the whole set. They were 2008 short, but you have everything except the 2008 in these. I have the Philadelphia edition, and I have the Denver edition, both missing the 2008s. So anybody that wants these sets, I'll do them for $45 per set. So $90 for all of them except the 2008, which is a killing. $90 for both sets. Minus the 2008 coins. Yes, absolutely, Davey Olio. I love that name. So, and yes, I did buy these from somebody. So like I said, whoever I got these from, and I got them so long ago, I don't even know what I know I paid more than I'm putting them up here for, but $90 for both of them if anybody is interested. Yeah, I remember you saying that. I forgot what we were in a stream together and you said that before. All right, so 90 on those if anybody's interested. Let's see. I have a marine medal. There's that stuff, which I've showed you guys before also. The baseball cards, I don't have that many baseball cards, unfortunately. I have a lot of basketball. Like I have a binder that I'm looking to sell. Hang on. And it's got random cards in it. And it's a big binder. So I got this at a garage sale. Don't mind my cat walking around. But it's got random cards in it, and it is chock full. I haven't gone through it to look at all the cards. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're common. So again, I don't know what's in this.
other than random cards. So I'll do the whole book. And like I said, it's a big book. So I'll do the whole book for, I got to at least try and get my money back. So $30. And again, I don't know exactly what's in it. Like I see a Charles Barkley right on the top. Hershey Hawkins, Reggie Williams. So a whole bunch of stuff, but that entire book I would do for a $30 start if anybody wanted it. Also have this 2.5 ounce marine metal. Original packaging. COA. And there she is. So this is a 2.5 ounce silver medal. These things sell for quite a bit too, so I would start this one at $230. $230 if anyone's interested in the marine metal. My dogs are starting to bark. No interest in that? All right, so anybody who came in late, go ahead and check the beginning of the stream. See if there's anything in there that catches your eye or that you would like. Shoot me an email if you know of something that you're interested in. Or even if you want to ask about pricing on something, because a lot of times I will drop pricing if people make me an offer on something. So let me know. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and take off. Give me a few minutes and I'll get all these invoices sent out. And I hope everybody has a good day after 4th. All right. Bye, guys. I'll see you soon.